Welcome to the backyard, folks. My name is Cosmo, and if I can cook, so can you. We're gonna do a steak and scallop tonight. It is at request of my 9-year-old. She turns 9 today. She said, "Daddy, I want some steak for my birthday." So guess what? Daddy's gonna deliver.
Happy birthday, Annabelle! I'm Madison, and we're best friends.
It's gonna be fantastic. You guys don't want to miss this one, and you definitely want to try it at home. Let's get going. While that grill continues to heat up, it's getting there. It's about 6 feet from me and I can totally feel it. We're gonna start prepping our steak. Very simple today. You know me, I like salt, I like pepper, and I like garlic powder. That's what we're gonna use. Keep it real simple. Let's get that beef flavor to come forward. They're fillets, so they're not gonna be very beefy. That's the thing with fillets. They have great tenderness. Beef flavor lacks. If you want maximum beef flavor, you're gonna have to do a beef rib or a ribeye. Ribeyes are the best beef flavor out there. Let's cut into these, get them opened up. Yeah. Can I have some paper towel, please?
Yes, chef.
Thank you, Chloe. Can I get a little oil spray on here, please?
Yes, chef.
Perfect. Thank you. A little bit of salt. Don't go shy on the salt. Beef loves salt. We're gonna follow that up with some black pepper. Freshly ground for this works fantastic. Lastly, a little bit of garlic powder. And just like using shampoo, we're gonna lather, rinse, repeat. What I mean by that is do the same thing to the backside and the sides. Do not forget the sides, folks. So we have a sear zone and an indirect zone. Gonna sear, get that nice crust, move them over there, cover it up, let them finish cooking. We're shooting for about 135, 140, depending on how you like your steaks done. If you like medium rare, 135 is good for you. 140 for about medium, 145 medium well. Past that, you know what? If you like, well done, have at it. I'm not one to judge, but yeah, I will not eat a well done steak. It's got to be an easier way. So we're gonna go about 45 seconds to a minute on the first side, flip it over, 45 seconds to a minute, flip it over. You don't wanna achieve your crust all in one go. You wanna build it up. So that way you get crust and not burnt. Scallops, one of my favorite things to eat and make. Necessary component, butter. Probably about a healthy tablespoon of butter. Now, as we all know, butter does tend to burn, so to help it not burn, splash of neutral oil. I love avocado oil. Beautiful. In we go. Sizzle sound, check. If you don't hear sizzle sound, pull it off. Your pan is too cold. We are literally about a minute in. We'll check here. A little bit of brown, but not where we want to be, so we'll let them go for another minute, then we'll check. So it's been about another minute, 30 seconds. Golden brown. I know you can see that. Come on, focus camera. That is what you're looking for. Give them a little flip. Try to get the same thing on the other side. Once you achieve that, you are done cooking scallops. Golden brown. That's exactly what we want to see. A little bit of crust on there. That other side's almost done. Gonna pull these off in a second, and then we'll jump into that sauce. Well, as you can see, we have a bunch of brown butter going. All the juices from the scallops. So what we're gonna do now is add more butter. And if that wasn't enough, we're actually gonna add a little bit more butter. Because what's better than butter? Butter. And now to de-rich and thin out this butter, we're gonna hit it with a little bit of vermouth. And we want to burn off the alcohol, so and one more layer of flavor. We're going to squeeze a lemon right in here. And the secret ingredient, capers. I absolutely love capers. They go so good in here. Probably about quarter to half a jar. Mix them all in there. Well, how's that for a plate? We got scallops, steaks. Off camera, I did some bacon wrapped asparagus, a baked potato. Just traditional stuff, nothing fancy. I want to get right into this steak here because this looks fantastic. Let's see. Yeah, that looks good to me. Just gonna go right down the clown's mouth. Yep. That steak, nothing beats a charcoal steak. It's just, especially these ribeye, filet, whatever you want to call them. These cuts are just so tender, so flavorful. So important to make sure you get a good amount of salt on your steak. If not, that flavor is not going to pop through. Don't be shy. Salt is beef's best friend. Don't go crazy, but don't go sprinkle light. Cheers. It's just beef. It's just good. Good beef. Beef good. Let's get into one of these scallops here. Nice and butter soft, tender. Got the capers on top, a little bit of lemon zest. Scallops, capers, lemon, vermouth, butter. I mean, that doesn't sound bad any way you line those 4 items up. So tender, creamy, a little bit nutty from that brown butter. And then the caper just comes through with like a ton of salty, delicious flavor. That lemon rounds everything out, gives it a little that little bit of acid that you're looking for. It's just fantastic. I could sit here and eat a pound of these scallops by myself. They're just so good. Yep. Cheers. So listen, I've made quite a few videos now. They've all been really good for the most part. I'll be honest, I've made some things off camera that I would never put on camera because they just did not come out. And that's the fun part about cooking. You get to experiment, try new things, step out of your comfort zone. The worst thing that can happen is you eat something that's not that good, but it's probably still better than you'll get at a drive-thru. So with that being said, this is one recipe that you need to try. It is so simple, but the results are just out of this world. If you've stuck around till this end, please consider subscribing. Hit that like button, drop a comment. Love to see what you guys are saying. Share this video, and if you do make this, tag me on Instagram at Cosmo Can Cook or on Facebook, Cosmo Can Cook. Love to see what you guys are making. See if you guys try this and enjoy it as much as I did. Until then, keep cooking, and we'll see you in the backyard.